Good evening, students. I am Asha, your English teacher speaking. How are you all? Hope you are all safe, staying home, maintaining social distance, washing hands, and other precautionary steps. Right, children? Yes. Today, shall we start with the first poem? The Castle by Edwin Muir. What is a castle? It is a large fortified building of the medieval period. This poem is an allegorical poem, a story or a picture which has a hidden meaning. This poem is narrated by a soldier about a past event, how a castle being overtaken or overthrown. Can you understand, children? The Castle is a very moving poem on the capture of a well-guarded castle. The soldiers of the castle were totally free, stress-free, relaxed. They were very confident of their castle's strength, physical strength. Nobody can enter the castle. Through the turret walls, they were able to watch the movers here who leveled the lawns and grass, and no enemy was found up to a distance of half a kilometer, and so they seemed no threat to the castle. They had plenty of weapons to protect them and a large quantity of ration in stock to take care of the well-being of the soldiers inside the castle. The soldiers stood one above the other on the towering, watching to shoot the enemy at sight. They believed that the castle was absolutely safe because their captain was very brave and the soldiers were loyal. Even by a small trick or cheap trick, no one but only the birds could enter. The enemy could not use any cheap tricks for their entry inside the castle. But what happened there? There was a wicket gate. Wicket here is a small gate which was guarded by a wicket guard. You should understand the meaning of these two words. Wicket, W-I-C-K-E-T, means small, a small gate which was guarded by a wicked, a cruel gatekeeper, guard, W-I-C-K-E-D. He let in the enemies inside the famous citadel, the castle, that had been known for its secret gallery and intricate path. No one can enter such a intricate path. The strong castle became weak and thin because of this greedy, disloyal guard. The citadel was captured by the enemies for gold. The narrator lamented over the disloyalty of the useless guard, warder, the old man, and also decided not to disclose this shameful act, shameful story to anyone. He was helpless and wondered how he would keep this truth to himself. I told you before, this poem is narrated by a helpless soldier. He regretted not finding any weapon to fight with the enemy called gold. So now you can understand who was the real enemy. It was none other than gold. By bribing, just by bribing, this castle was overthrown, defeated, conquered, by the enemy troop. Can you understand the poem, children? Now we will see the important figure of speech in the poem. Now I'll write the first one, and you can very well find out the alliterated words. A little wicked gate. So I hope you can understand the line and you can identify the figure of speech here. Here you can see verse sound is repeated. Okay. The words wicket and wicket. So these are the alliterated words and this is the way you have to write. And second one, grew thin and treacherous as air. So I'll give you the poem later. Now I am seeing only the figure of speech. Grew thin and treacherous as air. So when the warder, the wizened warder, when the disloyal warder, when he took money from the enemy troop and let the enemies in, the castle's gate, the walls become thin and treacherous as air. So you can see the word as here, and this is, okay, it's a simile. It is a simile. When you see words like as, okay, as if, like, and all, it is a simile, right? And this again, it is a familiar one for you. I'll tell you. How can this shameful tale to be told? It's a very shameful tale. Tale means the tale here, the story how the castle was captured by the enemy camp. Where the soldiers were thinking their castle was a very strong castle. It has strong gates, okay, and no one can enter, okay. No advantageous position can be taken. So when they were thinking about that, it was overtaken by the enemies. So how can the shameful tale to be told? So this, this tale cannot be told by anyone. When the answer is hidden in the question itself, it is called as rhetoric question. It's a rhetoric question. Okay, and you can even see a alliteration here. Okay, alliteration there. A t sound is repeated in the word tale and told. So here you can see two figure of speech. One is rhetoric question. Rhetoric question, the answer is hidden in the question itself. How can this shameful tale to be told? This shameful tale cannot be told to anyone. Next figure of speech, or the next line is, our only enemy is gold. Enemy is gold. Here you can see gold has a character and stand for an abstract idea, so it's called as an allegory. So gold is characterized as a person, so it is an allegory, and you can see even a metaphor here, an implied simile. So these are the important figure of speech in the poem. So the other questions, short answers and appreciation we will see in the next class. Thank you, children.